Nowhere to spend record amount of money designated for distressed commercial real estate.
Investors are growing desperate, trying to spend the money they had put aside for distressed commercial properties.
And unlike during the 2008 financial crisis, there are more incentives for people to hold on to their commercial real estate, meaning much less inventory available for commercial properties.
Commercial real estate values increased during the last year, and there are more federal programs to help keep businesses in their buildings. With more people getting vaccinated and returning to normal life, business forecasts are looking up, reducing the need for them to leave their brick and mortars.
Have you ever tried to shove 3 or more people through a small doorway at the same time? This is called the Three Stooges effect. The same thing's happening to investors trying to jump on the few commercial deals available.
American consumers are getting more optimistic.
According to a report from the University of Michigan, consumer optimism is seeing the biggest jump since the pandemic.
This increased confidence in the economy will have a positive effect on the housing market.
The CDC recently announced that it's extending its pandemic-era eviction moratorium through June 30th, giving consumers another reason to be positive.
At least until July 1st.
As vaccine distribution continues and the pandemic wanes, home sales continue to increase. NAR's chief economic predicts this year's home sales will eclipse last year's.
There's a bright path ahead.
The pandemic-induced recession was unique that despite all of the jobs suddenly lost, it was the first recession in history where income actually grew.
Total income for the country in late 2020 grew by 4% over the year before, and this is before the second stimulus checks hit in December.
The housing market has remained robust despite the pandemic. The only frustration for buyers has been the ridiculous amount of offers they're competing with.
Builders are increasing production of homes with backyards, which are now seeing their highest levels in 13 years.
Any topics you'd like us to brief you on here in the future, please go ahead and leave us a comment.
It has been a pleasure flash briefing you.
Which is way better than briefly flashing you.
High five.
A great way to increase inventory for the upcoming season is to add more listings to the market. Sign your team up to take part in the 120-day listing challenge and help your agents double their listings in 120 days with money-making activities that start on day 1. Not only will you get more leads and make money from this challenge, but you will also help put money back into the economy. Build your business on helping others.